days, mate. Fasting is no joke. Fasting is no joke, especially when you're fasting alone, you know? Fasting alone is really, really difficult. But this is my second time doing it. Getting used to it. Gotta tough it out. No complaining. Feels good. After a while, you just kind of get used to that feeling of hunger, and then like you just start to really, really do some deep thinking and think about all the other people that aren't able to eat whenever they want to, and it's like, dang, man. It's like when you see a poor person, you kind of know what they feel like, you know? You kind of know that at least some of what they're feeling, and sometimes they probably go longer without eating, you know? We are heading to, you already know, my normal daily commute to work, and I got like 10 days left of work. It's definitely a bittersweet moment. It's been a good ride, man. It's been a good 1 year and 1 month here in Beijing. I'll definitely miss riding in Beijing, you know? There's still so much to explore here in Beijing that I haven't really gotten a chance to get around to, and I would love to, I just don't have time. And to be completely honest, part of me, like I said, it's a bittersweet moment, but part of me is like just fed up, man. I'm just fed up. I mean, I could sit here and make a motovlog and complain about all the things I don't like about China, or all the things I don't like about Beijing, but that's not cool, you know what I mean? Just in general, to be really, really broad, it's the small things, man. It's the small things, like, well, it's not a small thing here, but like air. I'm just sick and tired of smelling cars and smog, and it's just really tiresome. And I'm just sick and tired of seeing so many people, if that makes any sense. But also sick and tired of seeing so many of the same people. I mean, I'm not saying that I hate Chinese people, it's just that like your eyes and your mind just need some change, you know? It's just a weird little feeling that I'm going through, man. I don't know how to explain it. Oh, that's what I want to say. Here's the big one now. It's that sense of belonging in society is what's huge, you know? Like, you need that, you know what I mean? I'm going right here. And if you don't have that, it's so difficult to cope with, man. I mean, I come to work. I mean, I love my coworkers, and I'm sure they're all respectful. But I mean, it's the small things. Like, if I come to work and they hand me my schedule and they don't greet me, but they just have like this little frown on their face, where they're like straight face and they just give me the schedule, and they don't really recognize you, and that hurts, man. I mean, that hurts a little bit. It's like you're not used to that. Because in America, all the jobs I've had, man, you come in, you smile, good morning, good afternoon, have a good day, nice to see you tomorrow, you know, stuff like that. But I just feel like here in China, and I mean, I wasn't aware of this now, I'm well aware of the culture now. It's just like they don't really verbalize anything to you, man. It's just like so frustrating, you know, just like transparency is another huge issue. You know, having that sense of belonging, like I said earlier, making you feel like that you belong in the company, man. They don't do that, man. That irks me like crazy, man. It's like you're sitting here working your butt off, you know, and the only recognition you get is from the students, and then that's the only time you are, you know, feeling something from them, you know. It's the only time you're feeling something. And it's going to be a big relief leaving, I'll tell you that much. I mean, don't get me wrong, I'm going to miss it, but that's one thing I'm not going to miss is like the type of the work culture, that work environment. I don't know how it is in other, like, foreign companies is obviously probably different here in China, but here it's just like, come on, like, I've been working here for 1 year and you haven't said a word to me, like, and I try my best to really, I'm going the wrong way, let's go this way. I try my best to really be positive and optimistic, but after a while, man, like, you're the product of your own environment, man. Like, your companions are really, really important. The people around you really influence you. Whether you like it or not, they're going to influence you. So I mean, it's stuff like that, you know. It's stuff like that where it's like you say to yourself, man, I can't wait to get out of this damn country. You know what I mean? But at the same time, it's like it feels like, for me at least, I mean, this is my personal experience, I feel like I can never find the perfect balance, you know what I mean? There's always a problem. There's always something you're not satisfied with. But that's just life, I guess. But I mean, to be broad in general, like I said, for things I'd like to see improved in my company, and I actually asked my coworker, and I said, is it just our company, or is all this in China? They're like, yeah, it's just like this in China everywhere. But I mean, I doubt it. I don't know, man. I think everyone's different, because I mean, there are some coworkers that are pleasant and nice and say hi, but in general, man, they'll forget, you know, unless I tell them. I'll drill it to them, you know. I'll drill it, you know what I mean? I'll be like, yo, listen, like I'll go tell them, I was like, yo, listen, you got to tell your receptionist to be more respectful, you know what I mean? Like I don't play that. You gotta have some sort of, like, there's a fine line with me, man. I'm very vocal. I'm a very outgoing person. If something's bothering me, I tell people, like, yo, you can't do that. What the hell you? And that really irks me, man. Like, I remember there was a part-time teacher that came to my center, and like he didn't even put his stuff back. And I was about to flip out, man. It's like, you come here, like, you're a guest, you're a part-time teacher, and you're not even, you know what I mean? You're not even from the center. You just come to you float from different centers, and like, you don't even put your stuff back. Like, what you doing? Like, you can't just expect like these Chinese slaves to like pick up after you. Man, that irked me too, man. I was about to flip out. Yeah, I tell them too. Like, I don't stay quiet. It's not like I'm quiet and I complain. I'm like, listen, like, I come here, I work here every day with you, and you see me every day. You don't say hi, you don't say good morning, you don't say good afternoon, you don't say anything. Like, what the hell's wrong with you? That's so strange. Oh man. That takes a toll on your mind. You know, you start to lose hope in humanity, and then you start to lose hope in humanity. I know it's kind of overboard, but it's like, you know, and what kind of irks me even more is, like, after a while you become one of them, you know what I mean? Like, you come in there with a frown, you don't say hi, you don't say good morning, you know, you just grab your stuff, and it's like communication without talking. It's so strange. Like, it's just like it's like physical, it's like body language but without speaking. It's like, come on, man, I don't want to do this. I don't want to be part of this. Like, we gotta change, you know. And then we'll have meetings or whatever, right? Meetings in our company, and I'll be like, yo, this is. It's like, come on, man. Like, this is an international company. Like, my company, is my company international? Yeah, sure it is. I mean, not international. We don't have centers all around the world, but I'm saying, like, we have foreigners that in Chinese staff. It's mixed, you know. So each part should do their part to interact and make the work environment as peaceful and as good as possible. But when you are completely ignoring us and making us feel like an outcast, that's not cool, man. That's not how to operate a business, and that's why so many people leave. It's because of that, you know. It's like, how do you expect people to stay if you are always just treating us in this manner? You know what I mean? You know, another strange thing is just, like, I don't want to spill out all the personal business, but I've heard from other people too. Is like, they'll have like Chinese meetings and like leave the foreigners out. It's like, whoa, man, that's killer. You know what I mean? Like, how you gonna have a meeting like right in front of our faces and like leave us out? It's like, what do you do? Like, you gotta at least translate the meeting minutes and tell us what you are talking about. That's not generating trust or boosting the morale of the coworkers at all either. It's like, I don't have a degree in business management, man, but some of these things are just common sense. You know what I mean? It's like, you shouldn't do that. That's not cool, man. You have to make people feel like, and it has to be genuine and sincere as well. So I think another reason why that's why another reason why I think China is like there, but it's not completely there just yet. It's because of these small things in terms of terms of interacting and behaving and how to socialize and communication skills and transparency and effective communication. All of these things are so important. I feel like there's got to be a school. I feel like there's got to be like a training center that teaches you how to deal with, I guess, outsiders, or how to operate a business, man, that has a mixed. What is this guy stopping for? Thank you guys for watching. Appreciate it. Let me know in the comments, like I said earlier. I feel like this guy's gonna run me over. Let me know in the comments if you guys want to hear any interesting topics to talk about. I feel like I don't really have a. It's not like the night before or the morning of. I think of, okay, let me talk about this. It's literally when I get on and whatever's on my head, I just start to spit. Start to spit. I just start to say what's on my mind. See ya. Wouldn't wanna be ya.